because it reminds us all of a gallery. And we're hoping one day it'll be filled with artwork from Filipinos and furniture and other things that we can promote. But again, the genesis of a business expo and conference came from our trade commissioner of the Department of Trade and Industry, Mike Ignacio. And when we had talked about holding a conference and wondering where to have a venue, in March, late March, early April, he said, what about downstairs? Because we're going to transform the room downstairs, and so he made it happen. And with that, I'd like to introduce you to Trade Commissioner Michael Ignacio.
Consul General Pinar, my boss, Mr. Nado Banatao, distinguished speakers and panelists. Yes, I'd like to, and my partners in our work, Stack Silicon Valley, Chairman Dennis Fernandez, and of course the President, Christina Laskowski. I echo what she said. This whole thing started in February, mid-February, when Consul, my colleague Consul Reginald Bernabet from me, told me that the Filipino community leaders are planning something in Union Square, and they wanted to do something to showcase business. And a light bulb popped into my head, and I said, why don't we hold the first ever Philippine Business and Tech Expo? So that was about more than a couple months ago. And because that was too short, our budget deliberations in Manila are done in October, I did not get funding from DTI. But we were confident because of our partnership with the Consulate, with the Philippine Center here, and of course Stack Silicon Valley. We said, we have real estate, we have the substance, we'll make it happen. And I guess we have. So today, thank you very much for coming, everyone, and we hope to showcase the Philippines and its business in what it really is now. We're not anymore just in a position where before we were always selling goods and waiting for investors to come. And in some respects, we are also a market. We now have 100 million people that created a domestic market with substantive demand that can sustain businesses from all over the world and come to the Philippines. Well, Bob was saying that we're third next to China and India. They have over 1 billion people each. We're only 100 million, but we're third. So I guess that speaks a lot. And also, the nature of remittances have, I think, progressed in its quality. Whereas before, it was a lot of need-based and sustenance-based. Now I think a lot of the quality of the remittances of our overseas Filipinos are also in the nature of investments. They buy condos, they buy real estate, they invest in businesses. So I guess that's where Western Union, our presenting sponsors, business is being enhanced some more. So before I bore you, thank you very much again, everyone, and thank you to my amazing colleagues at the Philippine Trade and Investment Center, my two ladies who four-handedly made this event happen overnight with all these set up. My colleagues at the Philippine Center Management Board, thank you very much.
Okay, with that, I'd like to invite, we'll begin with our first panel. I'd like to invite Dr.